Now, high school was such an interesting experience for me. I think I enjoyed high school the most in any of my school career. And the reason being is Josh Groban actually graduated from my high school. He was a theater major at Laksa. And this was a period where he came out with the song, You Raise Me Up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains, that song. And he came back to our school. I was also in the gospel choir. And he asked the gospel choir to be in his music video. And only a few of us got selected. And lucky for me, I got to be in the music video. And it was one of those first experiences where you're actually doing something professional, but you're underage. So then, everybody had to set up a trust fund. And so the parents can't touch the money. It was really cool. And we went to go shoot the music video. We met with Josh Groban. And if you search the music video, You Raise Me Up, you definitely see 16-year-old eSNa, in dead center. And because of that song, we got to do some really cool things. He asked us to be on the Ellen Degeneres Show. And so if you look up You Raise Me Up, Ellen Degeneres Show with Josh Groban, you see little eSNa back there, super into the song. And we also did the Jay Leno Tonight Show. We also did this AOL bunker show, whatever. And the coolest thing was, because normally the recording was done with a full-on black gospel choir, but then, we have these young high school students actually doing the shows. The voicing didn't match much. So they asked us to come and re-record part of that. We went to David Foster's house in Malibu. And imagine all these 16-year-olds, aspiring singers, and we're all so ambitious, and we're just sitting there looking at David Foster yo, you're sitting right in front of us, literally just where you're sitting, he was sitting there. And then he'd be yeah, Whitney Houston stood there singing for me. And I was what is going on right now? So we did that. And one of the last things that we did with Josh Groban was perform at some house, celebrity house Christmas party. And the craziest thing was, remember I said the first jazz songs that I ever sung listening to was Natalie Cole. She literally was standing right here next to me, and we brushed shoulders, and I was wait a minute, this is too cool. And even the crazier thing is, Stevie Wonder was playing piano an arm's length away from me. That was bizarre. That was one of the craziest things I've ever done in my life.